I mean, fuck it, free advertisement, so who the fuck am I? I'm the guy tryna fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side, peace don't. Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the four walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, Red and Baka hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit it slow as dial up, watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rap. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah. I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music it be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches with the witness like a boat, homie? That's a row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been really been giving my boy love. So you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do with the gift to rip terrific. It's a given to you, gotta work dependent till your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear them in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chilling with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on, talk about the son, shitty rapper songs, yo, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I didn't get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know?
Gotta get another try while I'm popping off. Blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot!
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl, when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse of so potential, you was thinking I was Gohan. Ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning, you should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man, we give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck, I'm having fun and I am free. You hating, then you is no fan.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sunday Wednesday. What's going on out there, chat? Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a lovely, fantastic day out there today. What kind of heifer hijinks can we expect today? Well, we have a few community tab deleted posts, a video where she tries to defend her parents' time, whatever, without actually getting it correctly. I think one of the comments is, you got your math wrong on this, and she goes, who cares? So we'll take a look at that. And then, of course, she's back to eating everything in sight. Vomit subscribing at tier 1 for 8 months. Mr. Sanoot Sxelly, hello Vomit, how you doing? Looking forward to her clearing all that. It's crazy that I'm never going to talk about it again. Immediately turns to, well, here's where it happened, how it happened. Oh, I got it wrong. Who cares? Tuning in from the tattoo chair. Do your math, everyone. Indeed, Buncaptor, thank you for the $1 due. You should be doing your math out there, everybody. Turd Drop, hello, come yikes, Katie, Artemida, Bussy, yikes, Plague Dr. Zach, Buckwheat, Blonde Eyes, or Ham and Beans, Sudan, nice, Hannibal Leitchen, Chicken Sushi, Stella Virgin, Emmers, Samurai, Boba Fett, Olga K, I still haven't forgiven you, how you doing? Got a bunch of people out here today, and I've noticed that a bunch of people are not entering the costume contest, which you guys should be doing. Zero the Hero, Aaron Prince, Tubi Wilder, Iris, Grumpy Fluffy Bunny, Midwest Honey, nice, Feud, hello, Mama Yikes, sorry I'm late, I was training new administrator, I was submitting my math, oh good, Terry, how you doing, the Defender, what's going on, present and correct use of the yikes, yep, I'm here on time, I know, right, it's fucking crazy, Deech Peach, hello, my family of 18 live in a mud hut. I saw one of those, another one of those weird TikToks today. It was a Middle Eastern family this time, I think, and they were in a hut, and they were live streaming. There's just some kid standing in the corner staring out, and some kid sitting there flipping a bottle, and he was counting like 51, 52, 53, just flipping the bottle over and over and over. My costume is so last minute, it's terrible, embarrassing. Put it in the Discord, you could win. I don't have a costume, make something up. Hello, what's up, Big Dave? Around the mid-1880s, scientists were able to isolate the active ingredient in the coca leaf. Coca, later known as cocaine. Pharmaceutical companies love the news, fast-acting. It is fast-acting, that's for sure. Alaskan Cat Mama, hello. No notification, I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I'm gonna be a sister of battle. Get in there. I'm a cosplay as a useful member of society. Get in there. The hoiest of them all. No, come yikes, Katie is the hoiest of them all. Sorry, but that is just what it is. Can we enter the costume contest tomorrow morning? Yeah, we're not picking a winner till Sunday. We're not doing a winner till Sunday. So yeah, you can enter tomorrow morning. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly acceptable. Cosplaying as blue collar worker. Ooh. I was gonna dress up for work, but I can't find something that won't get in the way. That's fair. That's fair. Got a wedding dress, which is technically a costume. Technically, yes. That is a costume. Okay, we're not gonna spend too much time talking about nothing. You guys know the drill between the liking and the sharing and all that stuff. The Streamlabs down below, you know that. We are 4 toys on the Toys for Tots train. If you want to contribute to that, you know exactly how to do so. When we are 5 Awoos on the Awooo train, and every 15 Awoos is a toy for the Tots. If we get a Shrek train going, I'd say every 4 or 5 Shreks will be a toy for the Tot too, if we can get one of those going. But we'll get there when we get there on all of that. But for now, smash a like, do all that fun stuff. Streamlabs, blah, blah, blah. We're just going to jump right to the first video. We'll go over the rage post when Shelly gets here. This one is from yesterday, Kuwait. The best pasta in the world is not in Italy. Mukbang. We got tags. Give us some tags. 6,000 views. Oof. Trying our best, cutie. Foodie Beauty, Mukbang, Pasta Mukbang. Egyptian recipes, Egyptian food, Arab food. Middle Eats. Eating show, viral video, cheesy pasta mukbang, pasta bechamel, viral food, delicious eating food. Jesus Christ.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Well, hello there. Did you know that you can request a private
The meal probably cost more money than she made in ad revenue off the video.
video from me made just for you that you can keep forever and ever? Yep, that's right. I can wish you
Middle Eats. I feel like she misspelled Middle East, but is too lazy to go change it.
or a loved one a happy birthday, or even give you
Hello, Dirt Merchant. How you doing, buddy boy? Ugh. Panic.
So, today I am having something so delicious. You're not even going to believe it. Okay.
And she tries to say it's homemade from the restaurant. I just saw that on Twitter before we got started. That it's homemade from the restaurant.
This is called macarona bechamel. Macaroni with bechamel, okay? And this is Arabic style, Egyptian. This is from an Egyptian restaurant. And I have a little bit of bread to eat it with. I know.
Where the fuck did you pull that from?
This is from an Egyptian restaurant. And I have a little bit of bread.
Look at that. Was that in the fupa warmer? I want to see that in slow-mo. Are you telling me a homemade this pasta? Yes, you are a cook there. I want to see that in slow-mo.
Arabic style, Egyptian. This is from an Egyptian restaurant. And I have a little bit of bread.
Look, even in slow-mo that came up fast.
And I have
Look.
a bit of
That's the fastest I've ever seen Cutie move. Look at that. Whip it out. Anyone offended by Foodie saying Kuwait is pasta best vibes? Remember she eats spaghetti? Yeah. Yeah. Who eats more, or Cutie or Eve? Oh, clearly Cutie. Oh, wrong.
bread to eat it with. I know. Carb upon carb, right? So check this out. I need a bite right now. Bismillah.
What did she just cut out there?
I know. Carb upon carb, right? So check this out. I need a bite right now.
What was that cut?
The bread to eat it with. I know. Carb upon carb.
What was that cut? Huh. I wonder if she's doing the feeder cameos again. Because there's been a couple of really weird cuts in this already. Huh.
So check this out. I need a bite right now. Bismillah. Beauty bite.
That was a giant fucking bite. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. I was so hungry.
So that's not how that works. Look at that.
Hungry.
This is insane. Mouth full. That would have been a better thumbnail. How do you let yourself turn into this? Like I've eaten a lot. I've been hungry before in my life. Yeah. I've been very hungry. I have never been so hungry that I need to flat hand push the food in my mouth like this. It's a lot of pasta. I need a bite right now. How can you enjoy the fuck high? What? Speaking of, does she seem like high in this to anybody else, or is it just me? suffering from a sore throat, cold, and cough. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I thought you were saying that you were Lord Baroque. Ugh. Yeah.
So, I was starting to feel not well because I was so hungry. Okay.
I think you're starting to feel unwell because of the uncontrolled type 2 diabetes. The kidney, let's go from like a top down. Like, imagine foodie medical chart, top down analysis medically of our cutie right here. So starting at the very tippy top, female balding. You go down a little bit, eye fupas. Then you have the eyes that have the different size pupils. You go down a little bit farther, and then you have uncontrollable bad breath and terrible dental hygiene, which is a conversation in and of itself, including gingivitis and all that shit. Down a little bit farther, you have gonorrhea of the throat. Down a little bit farther, you have hunchback. Then you go down a little bit more, then you have enlarged heart, then oversized fatty liver, then all of her gut biome problems. Looks like the top of her head and the bottom of her head are trying to split like a cell does. Oh yeah, we forgot chicken breast cheek. Then you go down a little bit farther, then you have the 492 pounds she's carrying around, the no gallbladder, all of the intestinal issues, her clogged lungs, clotted lungs, her boils. Then you go down a little bit farther, and I'm sure knees that are just yuck. And then you have the lovely purple toes. I wonder why she doesn't feel well. It is mind-boggling. But you could help a child feel well this holiday season with the Toys for Tots thing.
So this macaroni dish, you see at the bottom here, has meat.
I am just a little piece of macaroni.
Meat has black olives, some kind of ziti looking pasta, bechamel sauce that is seasoned with nutmeg, and then topped with mozzarella cheese. And bechamel sauce, it's actually a French sauce, but it's very popular, this macaroni with bechamel in the Arab cuisine.
I am reluctant to say she has IBS because she eats high octane garbage all day, every day. So it's really not a shock that she has horrible squirts. And it's just a sauce made out of like a roux, butter, flour, and milk. So butter, flour, milk, and gravy make the cheese sauce. I've also never had to tip my face. I've never had to tip my face up like this to get a bite of food. And nutmeg. Mm-hmm. Nutmeg. But I like eating it with bread. I don't know why. I know people are going to be outraged at the carbs in here, but... Hey.
Any carb haters, just get out of here.
I'm so hungry. Like, I haven't eaten, so...
I'm going to call X to doubt on her not eating. Because it's cutie.
I don't know why I do this to myself. We woke up, and straight away...
We're going to go ahead and count that as cheating at bingo. Neighbor shenanery of the train.
We started working on...
And I think we're going to count this as gaslighting and funkle activities. We've had Hi Guys. Definitely plays with food and stops talking to eat. I don't think she's licked her fingers yet.
The spare room. Howie's room. Because
Honestly, this doesn't even look particularly good. As food, this doesn't look particularly good. Like, it looks cold, tasteless, and if you're eating any type of white pasta, why is there not chicken or something in there?
I need some drink. Diet soda.
Probably not a diet soda.
But yeah, it's reorganized. The problem is there's still no room in there. It's like Tetris in there.
I was not listening to what she said. Hold on.
But yeah, it's reorganized.
Oh, the spare bedroom? Yeah. I think they're going to throw the treadmill in there. I think they're getting ready to toss the treadmill into the spare bedroom because they are sick and tired of people going, why aren't you using it? Why isn't the treadmill being used? Huh? What's wrong with it?
The problem is there's still no room in there. It's like Tetris in there.
The way she eats drives me insane.
We have like 6 suitcases, a gaming desk, a bed, a dresser, a huge dresser, a big couch.
They live like nomads. Like, everything they own is in one room, and they sleep in separate rooms, and they're ready to pick up and leave at a moment's notice.
In there. Mozzarella. So, anyway. This pasta.
That bread looks old as shit, too.
And Salah has one too. So for 2 of these pastas, and it fills you up, obviously. And it's free delivery. 2 of them, 2 KD.
Yep, brings up money. We're gonna go ahead and check that off real quick. 2 KD. How much of that did you donate to Palestine?
So 2 trays like this for 2 KD. I'll put the conversion here, but... What are you doing?
Rat cat nobody cares about.
My cat thinks she's the queen of the castle, and she is. You know, people say, get her a cat tree.
She's the uncared for, neglected king of the castle.
I have nowhere to put a cat tree, unfortunately. Because
I mean, you do. You have plenty of room for a cat tree. You just don't want to buy one.
preferably near a window, right? I don't have any room in here. But she doesn't really need one because she climbs everything.
You realize getting her a cat tree would prevent her from climbing everything. Does Foodie pretend to be dumb? Nobody ever comes in this house. Ever, ever, ever. Unless Salad comes by to visit. Nobody ever comes to this house. Why the fuck do you have 3 couches?
The other day, I found her sitting on top of the sink. There's like a top shelf. I can't even reach her up there if I wanted to. In a giant pot, empty pot. It's clean, but I store my big pots that I don't use very often up there.
Was clean. If the cat's in it, it is no longer clean.
Well, I get Salah to put it up there for me because I can't reach. I'm 5'1" and
She got the cat down by throwing stuff at it, is what she means.
he's 6'2" or however tall he is. Above 6 feet.
She doesn't know how tall her husband is in this very real relationship that she's in. She does not know how tall that... Okay.
So,
Hey, Livy.
anyway. I wanted to vent about...
Oh, right. I have to tell on Livy. I forgot. Sorry, Livy. I forgot I have to tell on you. Mama Yikes. Livy is coming up with excuses to not go Toys for Tots shopping, so she doesn't care about the tots. She said she'd rather the kids not get any tots than have to go with us.
Something
the kids get any toys than have to go with us.
I saw on TikTok. Hi. I think it was somebody said, if you don't want to be criticized in life, do nothing and say nothing. And I think it's, you know, the credit goes to Aristotle.
If you don't want to be criticized, do nothing and say nothing. The fuck does that mean?
But I don't actually think it was him who said that.
Foodie, you are not Aristotle. You're not Socrates. You're Chantel Marie Olive Pondu Cook Bizione Lee Al Refe.
I don't know, pick a philosopher or whatever.
Livy hates children. It's confirmed. I have the text messages. I have the proof.
Because I was like, don't talk about this, Chantal. You're going to be criticized to high heavens. Whatever. Everyone has an opinion, right? So.
Oh, I forgot about Miriam.
Too much cheese in this one bite.
He's a liar. That's the kind of stuff that gets you put in. Time out, Livy.
Never thought I'd hear myself say that. This has been showing up on my FYP. This family, this woman.
Half this... Oh, that was a quick timeout. Half the stuff she talks about is TikTok related.
She has 6 kids. She's pregnant with her 7th. So her husband...
Yeah, Shelly isn't here to defend you, Livy. You're on your own after you said, toyless tots, get out of here. I'm throwing you to the wolves, Livy.
That's a big glob of cheese. And her 6 kids, they're pretty young. All of them young.
She sounds a little jealous.
And she's pregnant.
Livy did. Livy said, and I quote, I have, and I quote, Livy said, I don't care if those tots get toys. I don't want to go anywhere with you. And especially not, and she meant to say Walmart, but it said Walmart.
All live, and they're from the US, I think. And they all live in a 1-bedroom. And all I see on the FYP...
I thought Mom was here earlier. I don't know why she's not getting her child in check.
Are people...
Yeah, Livy said, get out of my town. I could use that money for takeout.
hardcore judging this mother. Why this woman needs to have CPS called on her, close your legs, stop having kids, like comments like this.
I have no idea what Foodie's talking about right now, honestly.
The thing is though, like
Foodie style.
I just also like it's
Socratolis.
in stark contrast. It just so happens that after seeing this, you know,
yeah, she said I'd have to match each toy for a box of wine. The fat philosopher.
I went and checked out her video, and right after that I scroll and it's this mother and her 3 children living in a like less than a shack. It's, you know, it was a family in Nigeria, a woman and her 3 kids. They were sleeping in a shack with 2 feet
I eat, therefore I am.
of water constantly on the ground.
I don't buy this. I don't buy this at all. Socrates.
Starving, no food.
No food, 2 feet of water, always on the ground. What do they live in, a fucking lake?
I'm not saying all Nigeria is like that, but there are poor parts. So, you know, I'm sitting here thinking,
Go ahead, Artemida. Give it a try.
wow, that sure makes that 1-bedroom apartment look very, very, very...
Why is she hiding that bottle? And why is she saying it is now a 1-bedroom apartment? I thought it was a 2-bedroom apartment.
good. Those kids were well fed. They seem to have a lot of love from their parents. They have a roof and they're dry and they're warm. People really need to check their privilege when they say things like they only have 1
Check your privilege.
bedroom. We only say that in North America because there are parts of the world where they don't even have a roof.
Chantel, you live in slave housing.
But even in North America, there's homeless children with their parents. So I get that it's not ideal. It's not an ideal situation because it's cramped. But actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, I was seeing people, like, you know.
Ham and beans, I have no clue. Yeah, maybe they don't like roofs. Have you ever considered that, roofie beauty?
And, like, them criticizing, like, well, the parents get the bedroom. Like, how selfish. Like, why is that selfish? Like, how can you give it to one child? You can't give the bedroom to one child. It's not fair to the other children. And
What the fuck is she talking about?
if you put all the children in the same bedroom, it's the same thing as having them sleep in the living room. It's just like, I get so annoyed. I really have to stop watching TikTok. It really makes me in a bad mood a lot of the time.
As she self-soothes with pasta for 4. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is this person the way that she is? It makes no sense. But what does make sense is the fact that that like ratio is terrible. Guys, smash that like button, share it out on your social media. Should you feel so inclined, the Streamlabs is listed down below. We need farts and we need Shreks, we need Awoos, and we need all that to get bingos, to get toys for the tots, and you know what the deal is. It's a little bit of an ask. It's a steep hit, but you know, 20% to the little guy goes a long way. The ratio is abysmal. I believe it. Do your math. I'm gonna count the Yikes family acting up after Livy saying, "Toyless tots, get out of here."
Stuff she was saying.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
I have it.
It's not for you.
Toys for tits too. That would work. But yeah, Livy said, "Toyless tots, get out of my town." It was rude. You okay?
I'm cold. I need my sweater.
Let me count Shelly's mic right there.
I got my mic. I got it. Why is it freaking cold in here?
It's 70 degrees in here.
It's blowing right on me.
That's not the only thing. Pointy bug.
Okay.
Speaking of blowing loads,
Jeez Louise.
Well, I watched Donnie Darko for the first time all the way through last night.
Oh yeah.
It was okay.
It's a good movie.
It was all right.
It's an old movie. It's good.
Just because a movie's old doesn't mean it's not good.
Eh.
What do you mean, eh?
Eh.
Eh, what?
Eh. It looked old.
What?
It looked old.
I'm counting that as sin as illiterate. It looked old.
Yeah, you know. Like that old grainy screen.
Does that make a movie not good?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like old-timey TV.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of my town.
Get out of my town. There are great old movies.
There are some, yeah. I mean, the movies can be good, but it's, you know, like
But
it's not fancy looking like the new movies are.
Ranty Monkey won't watch stuff that's in black and white. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
No, there's some good black and white movies. It's not like I won't watch them.
So, I seem to remember, and chat should remember this as well.
Give me my drinky poo back. It's
You
not
didn't
for
give me
you.
one.
I got you that.
Yeah.
And I got me this.
I want some of this.
No.
I seem to remember a certain conversation you and I had.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Well, you're probably going to remember it incorrectly as usual.
That you did not like No Country for Old Men because of the ambivalent, open-ended ending.
No, it was because there was no ending. The guys were just killed, and the whole movie of No Country for Old Men was building to this like end fight scene that just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. It was like, oh well, you missed the fight scene, audience. It's over, and now the movie's over.
That was like halfway through the film.
No, that was the end of the movie. And then he talked to the old man, and then it was over.
Yeah, that was the end of the movie.
Yeah, it was shit. Donnie Darko is like a just weird ending where you can interpret it however you want.
Yeah.
Different no ending type of movie.
They're both no ending type of movies.
Different kind though. It actually had an ending.
Donnie Darko.
What you'd make of that ending is your own opinion.
Donnie Darko was good. No Country was better.
No, well, they're two totally different movies.
Okay.
Right. Weird ending, okay. No ending, not okay. Yes, Artemida, exactly. Exactly.
Dickhead. Donnie Darko became Bubble Boy.
Mm.
No Country for Old Men was. Oh, I can't stand you people. There's an Awooo. Gotta grab that.
It was mid.
Hey,
Yes,
it's
it
Grumpy
was.
Fluffy Bunny. Jad to hear a last Halloween Awooo. Tomorrow will be the last stream
I will, Susan. Thank you.
with Halloween pop-ups. Probably stream late. It'll be later tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, after Trick or Treat.
Yeah, it'll be much later tomorrow. But we're going to try to get it in a little bit.
And we'll have candy.
Unless it's cat videos. Or food. You know. By the way.
Ew. It looks like shit, Chantal.
Livy says, I can't even beg for my wish.
Give her blue back. She needs her blue dress on. She's naked.
She should be walked naked through the streets after what she said about the children.
She was just playing. Leave her alone. Put her dress back on her.
She said, Toyless tots, get out of my town.
That's funny.
I need boxed wine.
Yeah, that's funny.
The nutmeg?
Can we get bells in the chat to shame Livy?
Ah. Oh, that's not what she said. You were lying.
Anyway.
I knew he was lying, Livy. You would never say anything like
That
that.
just annoyed me. What do you guys think about that? I think we're just too spoiled to, you know, like, I just say, like, stop having kids. Well,
Aw, Katie, that's so nice. Artemida, member for 8 months. Give my daddy Witcher sword and Livy her wrench. I agree, Artemida. I agree.
We got bells, peppers, no bell, big
No bell.
bells, bell peppers,
Bell pepper.
and tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomato Livy.
I don't know.
Oh, Susan, gross.
I get that. Like, if you.
Susan she's got to go potty. Cautious observer. Beige. So delicious, guys. It is beige. She loves beige.
It's so. She has like hamburger eyes here.
I think you're just mid-blink. Zero the hero member for 7 months. Thank you. Livy doesn't deserve a wrench? That's not true. Livy does a good
Shame.
job.
Shame.
Livy,
Shame.
you'll get your wrench back. Don't worry, honey.
Shame.
He'll go potty eventually, and then I'll just give it back to you.
The fact that my family is turning on me.
Yeah.
Well, you said fuck
You
them
can't
kids.
support
She didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
Let me see what it says. I'll tell you what she
I'll show
said.
you exactly
I will see what she
what it
said.
says.
Let me see what it
It's
says.
right here.
Let me see.
See, it says, fuck them kids.
No, that's not what it
It
says.
said, fuck them kids.
Have them, but
Stop lying on Livy and give her her wrench back. You can't have any more in my drinky poo until you give
I mean, you
Livy
should still
her.
be allowed
Here,
to
I'll do
procreate
it.
if you want to do that.
Give it to me. Give me the thing.
People usually
Give me
find a
the
way to
button.
survive. You know,
Let me-
it's challenging, but those kids seem very
like
happy.
it.
You know, they were all
I am
playing
gonna rip
games.
the
They have a big
wire
family.
off.
They're
Give it
lucky
to
a lot.
me.
You know,
Give it to me.
a lot of people don't have a big family.
I had to distract her with sugar.
Give it back. She cries. She cries for wrenches and
She could send them all.
things.
Yes, Ammo, that's exactly what happened. She put on blackface and sent a video of her saying, fuck them kids.
Aww.
Libby says more her help.
Give her back her dress.
Work.
Why is my child not in a blue dress? Because
She was wearing blackface,
she
Mama
sent me
Yanks.
I asked her when she wanted to go shopping for the Toys for Tots to get the Tots some toys.
Well, it won't be till December anyways.
For Tits and for Livy, heart again.
Thank you, Olga.
Olga K, thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Thank
So
you.
good.
Thank you, Olga.
Thank you, Olga.
But I asked, can we get hearts in the chat for Olga? I asked Livy when she wanted to go shopping for the Toys for Tots, and she said, "Toyless Tots, get out of my town," in a video
what she said.
wearing blackface.
Bruce Campbell's chin, thank you. Said, stop asking wife for sippy. Be a man.
She got
You get
the,
off my sippy.
She's got the.
You get off my sippy.
She's got the slushy. I don't.
You wanted a ghost. And you got what you asked for.
She's got a Okay, remember that energy in about
will.
5 minutes when I come back from going.
Oh, you
pee.
got snacks? Oh, go pee. Livy, type in the chat, quick. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm the captain. Oh, Livy. Oh, wait, slow down, chat.
Hey, get the fuck out of there.
Bam. Blue dress. What? What's she doing? Eve, you get out of kids' room. Okay, guys, I'm the captain now. I helped you, Livy. Wait, did I do it wrong? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I put Livy's clothes back on. Okay. Are we going to watch this video, guys? I'm going to push the button. Damn it. Oh, wait, I got to figure out how to play the video. Hold on, I got it. Hold on, I'm the captain. I can push the button. Wait.
It's 16.
Okay, what's
Actually,
Chantel
she could
talking about?
probably
What I
make money
missed?
from the creator fund because
We haven't even
if
watched
they're in the
something
US,
yet.
they would make money off the videos.
I'm talking about the poor people in one bedroom.
So I hope she does make some money for her and her family and can move into a bigger place. It might just be temporary, you know, like
Ham and beans, we do have standards around here. We
We don't
can't have
know.
naked women wandering around in the chat.
people's lives. Maybe they used to have a bigger place and they just fell
That's
on
where
hard
they should
times.
be.
And that's all they can afford right now.
If not in the studio, then in the chat.
It's just people
We
are
are a
so
family,
opinionated
Katie.
and
We
whatnot.
are.
Like, you
Yeah,
know, the
Foodie's talking
outrage.
about nothing important. We should all live in mud huts.
They're only in a one
with 2
bed.
feet of standing water on the ground. Yeah. We're privileged if we don't.
If you look at the global picture, if you look,
Mr. Snatchy, you dirty liar. I've seen Livy's proof. Who do you think you are, Chantal? I have proof.
Told you
She
he was
doctored
lying.
her proof.
I told you he was
okay,
lying.
if you don't look outside the box and just in
Libby would
terms
never
of
do
being
bad
in North
things.
America, okay, that seems, you know, that's not what we normally would consider ideal accommodation. But if you look at places
Don't
that are impoverished in third world countries,
Livy, you had it for a minute.
I have the ability.
What do you keep? Oh, what do you got? What do you got over there? You got candy? Oh, I don't like that anyways. That's
Not
Milky
even,
Way.
just-
Those are yucky.
impoverished people would just love to have that one bedroom. You know, like it's more. There's always people who have
Chantel
less
would
than
love
you.
to have that one bedroom. I bet it's bigger than her house.
Yeah.
So just always appreciate what you have. And the fact that they seem
What are you chuckling about?
Keep us clothed and keep the children toyless. Livy's life motto.
To be doing, making do with what they have. I don't know.
Dad's got snacks, but they're not good ones.
Yeah, ooh.
Hi, Eve.
I chose violence today.
Hi, Eve. What are you doing?
What?
There, look at her smiling.
What?
She smiled.
Should Livy have a wrench?
Yes.
No.
That was a yes.
No.
That was a yes. She even gave a paw.
I forget the name
for
of the
Livy's
channel.
wrench.
I don't subscribe to it.
Awooo for no. Should Livy have a studio?
Paw for yes. Paw for yes. Paw for yes. We got paw for yes. No, that's a woo for snack.
Awooo? Awooo for no Livy wrench. No Livy wrench?
Paw. Paw.
No Livy wrench.
That's cheating with gummy bears. She gave paw for yes.
Or anything, but all I've been seeing on my FYP was this family's haters. So I went and checked out the family myself, and I was like,
I think you're being a hater, babe. Eve needs a wrench. That's true. Oh, we should get her a little. Her dog tag fell off. We should get her a new one that's shaped like a wrench, or a dog bone. That's kind of wrench shaped. You tell him. Tell him.
Somewhere warm to sleep.
Tell him.
They have food.
She's shaking her head.
Eve said, "I love Livy." Do you love Livy? Do you love her? See, she loves her. She loves her Livy. She's singing for her. She sings for Livy's wrench.
They have love.
3 to 4 witchers sounds like a way to get Livy her wrench back. We've already had one. Sure.
Mommy,
Why do they each need their own bedroom?
Eve, that was loud in my ear.
Yeah, we could do that, Mommy Yikes.
Loud in my ear, Eve.
Like, especially as young kids. They were young enough that I don't think having their own room would really matter. So hopefully they can find bigger accommodation maybe as the kids get into, like, young teenage years.
I hate it all gone, Eve.
It gives them many years, yeah.
I know.
What do they need privacy for? Play with their Fisher Price? People get outraged over the most unnecessary things on social media. I could eat this every day.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
The poor people?
This whole video. I have
Chantel's
no clue.
Identifying with poor people.
Eve. What?
I did think it was funny though. She was very upset that people said they would call CPS on this mother for only having a 1-bedroom apartment with a dozen kids in one room or whatever. Chantel will call CPS on this lady if this lady said anything about her on the internet.
Chantel has threatened to call CPS about people who say anything about her on the internet.
Right, exactly.
I don't understand it. Okay, so yeah, we're 3 witchers away from getting Livy her wrench, which she doesn't already have back. For Mama Yikes.
Good job, babe.
I gotta take it away.
Yeah, kids don't need privacy, according to Chantel, right?
We gotta take it away, actually. Hold on.
Wait, stop. Leave her alone. Don't click hide. Don't hide her.
Oh, I ended that. Doesn't matter.
What'd
She
you
ate
do?
that whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
She was hungry. She's a hungry girl. Think about all those children who are starving in Africa. She needs to eat.
For them.
Yeah. Yeah, for them.
You see the difference here?
Hmm.
We get toys for the toyless. Chantel eats for the eatsless.
Yep. Yep.
If I eat it, I could transfer the energy through the power of God to their bellies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how it works. They could watch her video and then feel satiated when they see her big meal.
They see something big. A big belly. She had a big belly. Alright, let's move on to the next one. You guys know the drill. Smash a like, share it out, do all that fun stuff. Stream labs listed down below. We have gotten 1 toy today so far. And we're about 9 Awoos away from another one.
Ooh.
So we got all that fun stuff. All that's down below. You know the drill on that. Tomorrow. All Halloween donos go away.
One last Halloween hurrah.
But make sure you hit the like button. The truth about my parents' age.
Oh, so it's going to be lies.
Well,
It's going to be lies now or lies then?
she put this up last night, along with 2 community tab posts, which she has subsequently deleted. But we'll get to those after this.
Are those for after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello,
Foodie Beauty.
booty booty.
Hello, Beezers. Did you know
Why
you
she
can
got a
now
beaver
request
on her head?
You know, when I talk about the allegations that my father had potentially inappropriate contact with my mother, I always put a cameo ad before it.
About my Jill.
Prove sin wrong, hit those witcher weenies. Want to see a Livy Sin meetup? Hit them witches.
That would be so fun, though. I'm going to go shopping with Livy.
Hi, Sid and Shelly. Is this heifer eating a whole pan of pasta? She was. I'm about to leave dialysis, but I'll be listening in the car. She gross.
That's true.
My wide ass lost 30 pounds this month because of no appetite. Hope y'all have a great Halloween. Love you. Thank you, Tina.
Thank you, Tina. Love you.
Love you the mostest. She had a beaver on her head that night with Dee Dee. Yeah, that's true.
Well, hello, guys. Hi. Got my jilbab on, and I'm ready to talk. All right. So, I'm making this video because, due to popular belief, which
Well, popular belief based on Chantel's own words, but okay.
is wrong, I just want to clarify a few things about my birth, my upbringing, and
See, now again.
Oh my god, she's doing the thing.
Is she making these videos for reactors, or is she making it for the Facebook grandmas?
She's doing the thing. Oh my god, she's doing the thing.
What thing? Ah, yeah, she is doing the thing. Yeah.
Why does she do this?
Okay, so the chins, there's a lot of them, right? And they're trying to get out, so she's got to you like hike your pants up and you hold it and you like shake your butt down into your pants. She's doing that, but with her chins. She's like shaking them down into the hijab.
Look at that.
Yep. She got to use the gravity to pull the chins down while she pulls the fabric up.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
She's
reenacting her birth.
Halloween waifu for 13. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good name. That's perfect.
yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just want to clarify, I have a lot of new people, and people like to make things up on the internet.
Right,
so
there's a lot of new people watching my
actual
channel,
true
a lot
story.
of Facebook grandmas who believe everything I say. So why are you even talking about this? The Facebook grandmas already believe you.
Coming from, somebody who actually lived this.
Yeah.
Yes, and you remember.
But why did you say
born.
it was something else?
Yeah, because she had to pretend to be poor.
Why did you say that your mother was 15 or 16 when she had you?
Because she had to pretend to be a welfare girl.
Not from people who have no idea what they're talking about. And you know what? I probably wouldn't even address this, but whatever. It's extra money, right? So, all right. So I've been seeing
Extra money. This got less than 5,000 views.
Salad needs his paycheck this week.
a lot of comments, and I know where they're coming from. Okay.
Shelly, what is your favorite snack?
Spare ribs. I don't know.
Spare ribs.
Okay.
No, not spare ribs.
Talking about that,
It's hard to pick a favorite, Livy.
dad
the snacks.
and my mom, my dad,
Right
saying
now
my
it's
dad
Pop-Tarts.
basically preyed on my mother because my mother was underage, my mom was way younger than my dad, yada yada yada.
Well, you said that he was 20 and she was 16 or 15.
That's what she said.
All right, I actually did the math on on a calculator based on their birth dates. Okay. So what happened was my mom and my dad went to the same high school. They were high school sweethearts.
How were they high school sweethearts if she was 15 and he was 20, like you said before?
I think they met when she was 16, maybe, 16, and he was 18.
Wait, she had you at 15 or 16. How did she just meet him when she was 16? Chantel, we need to find the clip of her saying that her mom was 15.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
You know, I think that's around the age.
I did some digging on the farms, confirmed that he was 20 and she was 16.
By Foodie's own admission.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But she was. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. But anyway, 16, 18. So she was, my mom's birthday is November 16th, 1966.
Time travel like Chantel does with the Streamlabs link. Good job.
That's why today's
Foodie's math lessons. Nice.
Our stream goal is Foodie's math lessons that we are just at 25% of.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
And my dad was born March 17th, 1964. Why people are looking up my dad's
she likes strawberry or cookies and cream, Livy.
birthday, I have no idea. Why people are obsessing about my conception story, I have no idea.
Cookies and cream.
I guess when you lack
s'mores.
content and you lack morals, that's what happens.
But
So
you don't have to bring the snacks, Livy.
Listen,
We're going to Walmart. We can pick out all the snacks we want.
Listen.
people are obsessing about my conception story, I have no idea. But I guess when you lack content and you lack morals.
Wait, you're the one who said your mom was trying to trap him with a baby.
Yeah.
You said that, so that's your conception story. Now you don't have no idea? That don't make no sense, Chantel. Why did you say this if you didn't know it?
Those were your words.
My dad's birthday, I have no idea. Why people are obsessing about my conception story, I have no idea.
Because you keep making fun of somebody's dead ex.
Yeah.
Implying that they essayed their children. That's weird.
But I guess when you lack content and you lack morals, that's what happens. So, my dad was literally a year and 5 months older than my mom. And
that is not what you said.
Nope, not what you said.
And my mom had me at 17 in March 28th of 1984.
The story, it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Alhamdulillah.
And that might be true. This story might be the actual story, but at the time when she wanted to talk about being so poor and so impoverished, parents close in age, together, didn't make sense. It had to be a lone, single, 14-year-old mother struggling on the streets.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, I never would have imagined that me being born would have pissed so many people off, but here we are. So then, in November of 1984, she would have turned 18. So my dad would have been 20. He would have turned 20 in March. So my mom was 18 that year that I was born. She turned...
Wait, didn't she also say that her mom had to drop out of high school?
Mm-hmm.
Or go to high school while raising her?
Uh-huh, because she was only 15.
18, and my dad turned 20. So... I'm really at a loss for words. I mean, I'm really at a loss.
I don't know. I, for one, am glad Chantel was born. Not only has she helped me very far financially in life and in growing a great audience, but we get to do stuff like run charities off of her lies.
Yeah, that's true.
I am very glad she was born.
So the little poor children, like Chantel was when she was young, can have toys for Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I really don't know. Not a loss for words, but I'm at a loss of brain cells to try to comprehend why that matters.
Exactly. Ham and Bean, she was either lying then or she's lying now.
Yep.
She was probably lying then.
Yeah, she was probably lying then. Or she's lying now because she's made such a big fuss about somebody being a pedo and somebody threw in her face that her own story says her dad was, and she doesn't want that.
Yeah.
So either one could be a lie.
Chantel Doe lie like a dog.
That's true.
Thank you, Shadowclaw.
Thank you, Shadowclaw.
Yeah.
That is true.
But either way, she was lying then or she's lying now.
Yeah.
She just wants to stick a big, rotund differently sized pupil middle finger at FFG, who called her out. That's all that is. Get the toyless tots at Temu treadmill and a tiny Thai trinket. Pizza chips, get out of my town and into my Gunther. Thank you, dear merchant.
When there's nothing illegal going on there. They're literally not even 2 years apart. And
that is probably why she still can't get Salad's birthday right.
Yeah.
I remember her specifically saying that he was a Leo in September.
She just talks out of her ass. I really think she doesn't think about what she's saying. She just says whatever to go along with whatever story she's telling at the moment. Somebody in the chat was probably like, I'm a Leo. And she was sort of like, oh, yeah, Sal's Leo too. Like, she just says whatever comes to the top of her head and then says something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. I guess I just wanted to clarify that. I don't know.
You clarified nothing.
There it is again.
You've done nothing at all except for gummed your chins back down. It's Boob-o-ween.
More financial help from Foodie. Love you. Thank you, Murder Potato.
Thank you, Murder Potato.
Got us up to about 30% there. Nicely done. Very nice.
That's right, Ham Beans. If you just tell the truth, you don't have to remember bothering to remember your lie. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Or her anniversary. She can't remember what date that is either. That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. She has no idea what she said. And then she gets caught up in what you said was obviously bullshit, so then she just makes up something else.
I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know why people are talking about it. I don't really care.
You don't care enough.
She doesn't care.
To make a whole video.
You know, my mom was amazing for her age.
I thought she made you wear trash bags.
Yeah,
and you were literally starving.
Yeah, I thought you were a welfare girl.
She made you wear ugly clothes, and she made you get bullied, and she made you wear trash bags, and you wouldn't have had any food if your grandma didn't feed you. Yeah. No, she did a great job. Now
a lot of hardships to have.
She wasn't a child anymore. And, she was totally a grown up.
Yep.
It's always much loved, and yeah. Other than a few mishaps, I didn't turn out to be a miserable, hateful bee.
That's literally, that literally, you could tattoo it on your forehead. Miserable, hateful bee. Right there.
That's
Yep. All those things.
You
Lonely
are the embodiment.
Living my life, trying to completely drag somebody and their family every single day.
That's what that's what started all this.
Literally what you're doing.
It's exactly what started this whole thing. Was her doing just that. How strange.
Do you think she is this delusional?
Yes. I think that she believes her lies, and she's absolutely delusional. Like, she doesn't just know that she's full of shit. She thinks that she's right all the time.
Once in a while I snap. Yeah, I think you would too if you were being attacked and your family was being attacked all the time for how many years now?
Your exact words were, I'm not there, so I don't care.
Yep, 3 by certain people. And now they're wanting to come up with this narrative that your dad was a predator because he was slightly older than your mom, even though...
Not what you said.
Not what you said.
They were both.
Which is like her...
And all that started was from you talking about other people and predators. You started it, Chantel. You started the predator conversation.
It's just like her when she tried to say that she didn't have an OnlyFans. And she never had gonorrhea.
But then accidentally admitted it the other day on her stream.
Legal age, both teenagers, 16 and 18, is not a big age gap. No matter...
I thought she said 17 and 18.
Yeah, she did.
Didn't she just say 17 and 18?
She just said 17 and 18.
Okay, so I'm going to go with this is the lie.
Yeah, this is the lie.
I think this is the lie.
This is the lie.
Or how...
Let's take a look at the comment, because I saw the comments going around on Twitter. How did you get 1 year, 5 months? I don't know. Who cares? Oh, no, my math was off. Who gives a crap? Still not immoral or illegal. I don't know. I find it a little morally questionable 5-year age difference when the younger person is 15.
Yeah, it's morally questionable.
I feel like that's pretty morally questionable.
It might not be illegal in some places, but it's still kind of icky.
How you try to spin it, no matter how you try to, you know, weave this web of lies, it's just not a big deal. And it's a big, fat, nothing burger. Just pretty much
Right,
like
Poltergeist, good catch. She said that he was born in 64, and then she was born in 84. So now all of a sudden, he's only 18 and a 20-year age difference? He was born, she said his birthday was whatever, 64, and she was born in 84. But then said he was 18.
Does the Shelly squeak count if I make it happen?
I don't know. Oh, babe, oh, where's this trash can? Oh, why doesn't he have white eyes?
They don't.
Oh my God. Oh my God, look at him. Oh, look at him.
I 3D printed a thing for Shelly.
Babe, look how precious. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I love him so much. Look how sweet he is. Look at his little toe beans. Oh my God.
And the life of the person making up these rumors. So, that's that. Yeah, that's the story.
Every single day.
So
It's so.
Oh, my bad. So, we've had Eve, new stream boss. No cat noises, definitely oh my god
Look, he
content.
can sit.
Pause game, yes.
He can sit. He made me a little raccoon. He's the preciousest baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a cutie patootie.
Shelly has been the Captain Hearts in the chat. We have not had farts on Shelly. I did a killer leg day today. My legs are feeling it. Yes, perfectly timed dono. No club. Yes, TV movie. We should hail the whale. And we are not quite close to goal, but not impossible to get there.
So good. I don't eat it every day, but I could definitely. It's
Dirt Merchant. The Church of Chantal has its own calendar and counting system. Any dissent is classified as carb hate and Chantalphobia. That's right, Dirt Merchant. I forgot.
Instead of the Gregorian calendar, it's the Gorgorian. The Carbonian calendar.
The Carbonian.
so delicious. Man, have you guys ever had macaroni?
Oh, wrong fucking thing.
So yeah, my mom fell in love with my dad when
Guntgorian, perfect.
she was young. They were high school lovers. They were very much in love. I was conceived out of love.
Were you? I thought you were conceived out of trying to trap a man.
Those are your words.
Weird. Oh my god, babe, he's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
And
oh my god.
Yeah, my dad, when I was younger, had a drinking issue. And yeah, I don't know what to say. So what? Like, a lot of
So what?
So what? Who cares?
people are addicts. And
Get my raccoon back!
You have that
he
game
eventually
class.
beat that. And he doesn't have that issue anymore. So people do grow. And
How do you know? You don't talk to him.
That's a good question.
While you were in Kuwait, I saw someone put the clip up on Twitter. While you were in Kuwait, you said, if I ever reconcile with my dad.
unlike certain people,
She should
well,
get her
grow in
dad's
the
side
wrong
of the
way.
story.
But yeah, he grew as a person, and he was able to keep his addiction in check. And
Did she just call her dad fat?
people do grow, and unlike certain people, well, grow in the wrong way. But yeah, he grew as a person, and
Didn't she say her dad was fat? Like her dad was the overeater who made her be an overeater? It's genetic or something? Didn't she try to say that once?
Yeah. And why is she calling him fat here?
That's a good question.
he was able
What
to
the fuck is wrong with her?
She loves him
keep
very
his
much.
addiction in check.
Very
and,
loving family.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about my dad.
No, why are you doing it then? You're making a whole video.
Oh, she's calling FFG fat? She should enunciate her words differently.
I don't bring up the families of others unless they come for me.
No, you do. You do.
You do very often.
You do.
Consistently, over and over, calling my mom
Oh, I don't do it unless I want to.
I mean, I don't do it unless I don't like you, and then I'll say whatever I want.
names, putting her in thumbnails.
just a lot of bullying that, by the way, is against terms of service, just to remind you. And
So where does this land on terms of service?
It's a good question.
so many other things, so many other disgusting things. Apparently this person who made up the rumor about my dad said that my husband's mother's
repeated what you said.
Yeah, repeated your words.
Yep.
Guys,
Made up the rumor. Remember what you said. Same thing.
We are 8 Awoos away from another toy for those tots.
Awooo.
made up the rumor.
And a veto for Shelly.
Yeah, I didn't. Did you
about
tell
my
them what
dad?
you terrorized me with last night and made for me?
Oh, I 3D printed a Shrek butt that goes over a toothpaste thing, so it looks like Shreks are pooping toothpaste.
It was on my toothpaste.
Yes.
I tried to throw it in the garbage.
And then missed twice in a row, so I gave it to the kids. I said, terrorize with this responsibly.
Said that, my husband's mother's grave looked like a cat litter box.
Look like what?
Said that, my husband's mother's grave looked like a cat litter box.
Oh, that grave that you were so respectful about filming?
And you walked all over it?
Walking all over it and filming it? That grave that you respected so much? Yeah.
But nothing was said first about our families. No, that's totally what I said and did. Totally out of left field. There's no reason at all. No reason. So.
No reason at all. Who was kept bringing up over and over and over the predator thing? Who was doing that? Was it other people? Or was it the hateful, miserable bee? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sally told her twice not to walk on it. Yep.
That's the story.
She didn't care.
Pretty much
She treated
the same
it like
age.
a litter
There's not
box.
A huge gap.
Stomping
like
all in
people
it.
think, trying to spin
With her
the
ham
narrative
hocks.
that, her dad was 20. Whatever. Yeah, and she was 18 that November. So, if you
Wait, okay, now she was 18.
Wait, Mom was 18 now?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They
Mom
were
is
17
aged-
and 18, and
Mom
now
is
they're
aged
18
like
and 20.
BBJ in this video.
Yeah, Chantal, you can't even keep the numbers straight in the lie. You could have taken notes. Google calculator, figure out years, take notes, write it down there right off the screen so you can at least refer back to saying the same thing. You said 3 different things now. Come on.
So they were 16 and 17, 17 and 18, then 18 and 16,
18
then
and 20.
18 and 20.
If you do the math, just all you have to
But
do
the
for
original was 15, 16, and 20.
Yes.
a person is minus 1984 minus 1966 and 1984 minus 1964. Okay, and you
Okay, then why did you say your dad was 18?
That's not how
That's
math
20
works.
years. And your mother supposedly was so young she had to drop out of high school early. So she definitely wasn't an 18-year-old. This makes no sense, Chantal.
unless you're trying to think, some people claim all the time that the same people who claim my
thank
my
you for
scale is
clearing
rigged
this
will
up,
probably
Chantal,
try to
right,
say that
Susan?
The calculator's rigged.
Yeah, I
The
think
calculator's rigged. Yeah.
I think that this is the lie.
Yeah, this is the lie. Yeah.
I think this is the lie.
This is the lie. How do I say that? Tsuna-chan. Tired of Hamzilla lies and hate. Guess she's not down terrorizing Kuwait. Hamzilla.
Okay, thank you. Maybe this explains why she thinks she had BBJ for 20 years.
That could also be.
Yeah.
It was actually 15 years, but what's math? The scale's rigged anyways.
She says she was born when her mom was 17, is trying to say she turned 18 the November after she was born, meaning Shmi was pregnant at 16, turned 17, and then raised food. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Makes perfect sense.
If you don't think
about it.
Where's Sam? Stealing a Sam silent line. It makes perfect sense if you don't think about it.
I don't know that I hacked Samsung and I rigged the calculator, whatever. So, but for somebody...
Well, if these numbers are coming from the Samsung calculator, I think that we have a class action lawsuit against them for bad calculations for everyone. Yikes, it's Emma. She is smug AF and still gets the math wrong, right? Exactly.
I think she's just lying. Like, she's just lying.
She's just lying.
See, just this is funny. This person
And
making
it's
up
funny that all of her supporters are just going to be, oh, yep, Chantel's telling the truth. Her parents were 17, 18, and 20 when she was born.
this lie.
Yeah, how many times has she told other people to go back to school?
Is also claiming that what I'm saying
I'm hearing static when you guys talk. My printer's running.
is not true, but what they're saying is true. So they literally know more about my family than I do. That is weird stalker behavior. It's
I don't think
it's so
anybody like went out of their way to look up facts about Chantel's family. I think they just remembered what she said. I don't think anybody had to do any digging to find out this information. They just, oh yeah, remember that video Chantel made like a year ago? This is what she said.
Yeah.
I really don't know how people don't see that. And I'm pretty sure I know my own mother's age, and I'm pretty sure that anybody can just objectively do the math.
Oh, so wait,
Okay.
yeah. Boost Crazy.
So
Dad's
there's no
birthday was
predatory behavior going
3/17/64. She was born 3/28/84. So he was 21 when she was born. Not she's saying he was 18 when I was born. He was actually 21 when she was born.
It's so odd. I really don't know how people don't see that. And I'm pretty sure I know my own mother's age, and I'm pretty sure that anybody...
Then why'd you say it has been 5 different numbers if you know it so well? That's the weird part.
You can just objectively do the math. Okay.
Her mom graduated in 86, which would make her 15 or 16 when she was born. Implying that
because she graduated at 18.
She would have been 15 or 16 when Chantel was born.
Yep.
Which
And
would have
dropped
been,
out of school early like her original story.
Which would have been 21 and 16.
Yep.
Okay. So there was no predatory behavior going on, and they were...
It sounds predatory to me. That is definitely morally questionable.
Yep.
Two young people in love. People have kids even younger, sadly.
Well, they wouldn't have been in school together. They wouldn't have been high school sweethearts. Even if they were just 4 years apart, they would not have been high school sweethearts. So this is a lie too, Chantel.
Maybe nowadays it's more uncommon for people to have kids at 17, 18, but...
Is it? Is it more uncommon now for teen pregnancies? I mean, there's a whole entire TV show about it. Is it more uncommon now than it was in the 80s for 15-year-olds to get pregnant? I think like in the 60s and 70s is when they sent you off to a home to have a baby in secret if you got pregnant as a teen. They didn't put you on TV because it was so fucking normal now.
Yeah, that's true, Poltergeist. She didn't drop out. Chantel said she did.
Oh. I wonder what Smee thinks about all this.
Unless
Chantel
she
pretending.
actually did drop out for a year or two and then go back and graduate.
Yeah, it's possible.
Which would have made her even younger.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a lot more common than you think, you know? But people nowadays are having kids later, but I just...
Exactly, Hammond B. Exactly. I got sent off to a home when I became pregnant in high school.
Right.
If somebody could please comment what the point is.
The point is that Chantel is a liar. That's the point. Nobody cares. Like, nobody's going to call the police on your dad. It's just the point that you lie, Chantel. And people like to point out when you lie because it's funny.
It is. Hammond whore.
Great, because I really fail to understand why people are coming and commenting and bringing up, you know, my dad's age versus my mom's age when I was conceived. If people are that desperate for content, there's a whole world out there, you know? I mean...
There is a whole world out there, Chantel, but what would you do if people didn't watch you? You would be so upset.
Get a life.
Says the lady
Making up
who lives
lies
in a box.
about, you know, something so stupid and not your business is just not it. Okay? So yeah, I hope we're good. That's the story of my conception. And,
You know, she really should have said it was immaculate.
That would have been more believable that my mom was 16, 17, and 18 when she was pregnant. My dad was 18, 19, and 20.
Nothing more to say. And honestly, I'm not talking about anyone's families. I said what I said. And I haven't said it.
Your dead mother is worm food. I'm not talking about anyone's family.
Yeah, weird how that story changes.
Making sense. I haven't put up any pictures.
Jesus Christ.
She is so dumb and so smug. It is impressive no matter how you cut it.
And
I can't.
I just would appreciate if people did the same. Else, I guess I'll just have to try to privacy strike those people who keep coming for my family and me.
Did you see that? I guess I'll have to issue privacy copyright strikes on people.
I mean, people could do the same to her.
Yeah, if she starts
there are
hanging
quite
out,
a few people that could do that.
If she starts handing out copyright strikes for privacy, or not copyright strike, privacy complaints.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that could turn around and do that to her too.
And she's put a lot of people's business up on her channel. That was not her business. Telling people's stories about this or that, or the time they got in trouble for that thing, or the thing that happened with their ex, or the something that happened with their mom. She puts people's business on her channel all the time.
Yeah, if she's setting these as the rules for engagement, she can't really complain when they're used against her.
Nope, she cannot.
Maybe get legal matters taken into it, and of course, reporting to YouTube. But
so she is calling for people to report to YouTube, is what I'm getting?
Yep. I think that's also against the rules, is to tell your people to report channels.
Yeah.
I really it's just BS lies. It's just all BS lies. So I hope that you can do simple math and figure that out.
We can and did currently, like right in front of us.
Funny. I hope you can do simple math with the math that she has given us.
Yes. Don't ever go Monday math.
This is Common Core math that Chantel is doing to get these numbers.
I don't know. People are reaching, but it's just sad at this point. I really,
I'm shocked she hasn't taken this video down.
I know.
She must be constantly refreshing. Keep taking the high road, Chantel. Don't give them ammunition. I'm neutral in girl world. Sometimes you and Amber piss me off. Oh, look, she's...
Yeah, it's just supportive comments.
She's monitoring the fuck out of these.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is a pity video. This is a pity video. I pity the person who has to resort to that, who has to have so much hate in their heart every day that they have to regurgitate the same crap to the same zombie audience, and they just eat the shit with a with a brass spoon.
That's your husband. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, and that's all I'm gonna say. I just wanted to clarify that.
You'll talk about it
going
some more.
Forward,
sure.
Again, I'm just going to ignore what people say, but that was easy for me to clarify. So yeah, see you in the future. Bye, guys.
She is impressively dumb.
That was just stupid.
What is she trying to do?
Rewrite history as usual.
Let's take a look at that like ratio before we move on to the next one. We have 400 people watching and 130 likes.
That sounds like Chantel math right there.
Yeah, you guys are Chantel mathing it right now. So you need to hit the like button. You need to share it out. Fed up of dates being boring and always staying the same. Why not join the Church of Chantel and make history work for you? Hit the like button, share it out, put it on your social media, send it to somebody you think might enjoy this. All that fun stuff. The community tab posts.
Oh, yeah.
You want to read them in your Chantel voice? To address this comment, if I had made the decision to put BBJ to sleep, then why was I rehoming her to the fraudulent Amy Flowers scammer?
Wait a minute. Why are we talking about BBJ? Again? I thought we were never talking about the cat again. Oh my god. Okay. I said I was considering it because I was trying to do the best thing for a sick 21-year-old cat. And we know how this math works now. 21-year-old cat who had chronic kidney disease, among other health issues. BBJ also had lost a ton of weight.
Pause.
Because I was hiding her food.
Because I did not feed her, would not let Pete's feed her. Kidney issues from a UTI that I refused to get checked out. Like, we were there. We remember this. We have the videos.
But she deleted them, so the Facebook grandmas don't know.
Oh, yeah,
That's the
because
thing.
Julia's going back into heat and people can hear her mowing around.
Oh, is that it? Is that why we're talking about BBJ now?
Don't worry, we have a Julia rage post after this.
She was pretty much bones, no matter how much she would eat, and sometimes the humane thing to do is euthanize a pet instead of prolonging suffering. Others put their pets to sleep for a lot less. Ahem. Maggie 4X.
Example.
But when I consider it, it's an issue. I wasn't considering this option to be cruel. Box or bag? Box or bag. If everyone is so concerned about BBJ, how about being concerned about her now? Doesn't matter, because in the end, I chose to rehome her with someone who lied to me and said they were a perfect fit to take care of an elderly pet.
Pause. They said that they were a bed-bound woman.
Yeah. That's a great person to take care of an elderly pet, apparently.
Resume.
And no, I'm not raging. I'm
Pause.
just bringing up old things that I'm never talking about ever again.
You are raging.
Yeah.
Resume.
I'm calmly pointing out facts about the situation, since most believe anything they hear and don't have the brains to think for themselves. Didn't she just add another part to the story not too long ago about how
She didn't have money.
Pete's did something, or Pete's was supposed to do something and didn't?
Yeah.
She gave Pete's money to take her to the vet and he didn't, or something like that?
And then she didn't have money for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Lies.
she's
lies,
just lying.
Lies and more lies. Just like we watched in the last video about her dad. Just more and more lies on top of other lies on top of other lies.
It's constant lies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about anything anymore after I say everything. It's tiring.
You know, Alicia, that's a good point. Yes, when I am bedbound, I also drive to people's houses to pick stuff up.
All right, next one.
Imagine being this lonely and bored with your life that you obsess over my cat getting her ovaries cut out. Oh my God. Listen.
Pause. I don't want my cat to want to have kittens too. I know what it's like to not be able to have children. Resume.
Listen, Mrs. Tutmiller.
It came with a
what is
screenshot
Mrs.
of an email that she got.
Who's Mrs. Tutmiller?
The person who sent the email.
And asked about the cat,
Yeah.
apparently?
Yes. The email said, now that you have this $800 laying around, can you go get Julie a spade?
Yeah, but with $800 doesn't exist. Also another lie.
Yeah.
Mrs. Tutmiller, how about you go mind your business? Also, please clean your ears, because I have said several times that she has a final vaccination, different ones from her kitten days on November 6th, and then she is getting spayed, and it has nothing to do with money.
Pause. She's been waiting for this final vaccine for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't.
And
Cat doesn't need the vaccine to get spayed.
I don't know anything about cats, but I know for a fact that you don't get cats vaccines when they're like 3 years old, once they've already supposedly had their shots.
No, you do. They do get a second round of shots once they're older, but you can get them spayed before then. You don't have to wait for that second round of 2 or 3 year old shots to get them spayed.
So you get a third round of vaccines?
No, you get 2.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You don't get another round after the original shots.
Yeah, you get 2. You
Yeah.
get one when they're kitten,
Uh-huh.
and then after that they can get spayed.
Yeah, so 2 rounds of vaccines.
And then another one when they're like 2 or 3 years old.
So, okay, no. You get their kitten vaccines.
Right.
And then their older vaccines.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so you don't get another round after the 2
She hasn't already gotten them 2 original.
Oh, not on.
Is
What
she
am I
pretending
saying?
she's gotten 2
Yes.
original? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why she would get 2 kitten vaccines. Anyways, God gave animals reproductive systems, not me.
Fuck off.
Blaming God. How is it neglect just because she isn't spayed? Maybe because she's suffering. I don't know. Many people don't spay their pets. No, they don't. Not actual pets. Many people don't spay the outdoor cats that they throw food out to, but they do feed their actual, or spay their actual pets. So stupid. It's not abuse or neglect, and if you think that I neglect my cat, oh well, you, like Mrs. Tutmiller here, can take a hike. Lol, lol, lol. The audacity. People see every day how much my cat is loved and taken care of. So to her, taking care of a cat is petting it.
Yes, and throwing food on the ground.
If you pet your cat, it's well taken care of. Get real, and no, she won't go into heat. She would have by now. She is on a hormone shot that the vet gave her. So if it was abuse to give her this until she gets spayed, then the vet would be guilty of it too. No brains, I swear.
She says this every time.
She's not getting the
So,
cat
yeah,
spayed.
she's not getting the cat
November
spayed.
6th is going to come and go. The cat's not going to get spayed. What she is going to do is when she goes into heat again, she's going to go to a third and different vet to get that shot again. And she's just going to keep doing it until it ends up killing the cat or...
It just ad nauseum.
Yeah, she's going to do it as long as she can. Because the community wants her to spay the cat. So she just won't.
Wouldn't it be healthier just to get the surgery than to keep the cat on hormones? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Significantly better just to get the surgery.
Yep.
But the community wants something, so she has to be defiant cutie about it.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay. Next and probably last video.
Yeah, the hormone shot is only supposed to be done once.
Yeah.
One time. She's done it twice because she went to one doctor who said she could only get it once, and then she went to another doctor and pretended that she told them that the cat had had it before, but she didn't. She just went and got the first one again at a different doctor.
Yeah. Kittens have to be a minimum of 2 pounds to fix. The more a female cat goes through heat, the higher her chances of cancer. Oh, Chantel doesn't care.
No, she doesn't care at all. The cat is only here to piss people off. I don't think she really even wanted a cat. I think she was glad to be free. Like when she got rid of the other cats, she was joyous.
Oh,
she was free of any responsibility to take care of anything, and all she had to do was eat. And then the community started coming after her for how she treated BBJ, and she said, "You know what? I'll get another cat, and you can't tell me what to do with it, and I'm not going to get it fixed." It's just to piss people off.
Yeah. The cat's a prop just to piss people off.
Yep.
My POS half-sister did not get her dog fixed, and she ended up dying from uterine cancer, which is another reason why vets recommend spay. Yeah, because they go through a menstrual cycle at the end of it, and they can't clean themselves properly.
Well, I don't know that that's why, but...
Well, that makes sense to me. Like, they can't clean themselves like humans can, so they end up getting infections.
I don't think that's how that works.
No? That's stuff can't...
Cats lick their butts all the time.
Different hole.
They can reach. Cats are very bendy.
It's probably also not good for them. I don't know, it just makes sense why it would be an infection.
No, it's uterine cancer is not an infection.
It's like, I thought in
cancer.
animals it was caused from infections.
I don't think so.
I'm not that kind of doctor. Just makes sense.
Like cats don't need like pads and tampons.
Yeah, no kidding. But stray cats live till they're like 7 too, so take it for what it's worth.
That's usually because they get hit by cars.
Infection doesn't cause cancer. I thought it did in animals. Huh. Cancer isn't caused by infections; it's caused by hormone. Oh, cats don't menstruate. We looked it up, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Here, let's.
I don't think they do. Dogs do.
Yeah, I know dogs do.
But I don't think cats do.
Cats.
They just cry.
When they bleed when menstruating. They usually don't bleed when they're in heat or going through a uterus cycle. Estrus cycle? An estrus cycle.
They reabsorb their uterine lining as opposed to expelling it.
Oh.
Oh, but you may notice spots of blood on the floor in your cat's bed. This is normal.
Oh, okay, so yes.
So they might have a drop here or there.
A spot.
Okay.
Estrus cycle.
Estrus cycle. You're the one talking about cleaning it, weirdo.
Do you not have to clean after?
Yeah, I wouldn't get cancer
cycle?
if I didn't.
You can go into toxic, like some type of sepsis, can't you?
That's from leaving a tampon on too long.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I like being a man.
Good for you. I don't want that dangly thing flapping around.
It's amazing. And
Nah.
it feels really good when people touch it.
I'm not touching it anymore.
Yeah, gonna need brain bleach. So with that, guys, hit the like button, share it out, do the stuff with the things. Tampons are ticking time bombs. Apparently they are. Do the thing with the stuff and the things down below. In this stream, we have successfully gotten 1 toy for the tots. If you want to help us get there, we are 8 Awoos away in any dono at 100 or above. But we also need Shreks and Farts for bingo and all that stuff. We're looking for cat noises, Shreks, Farts, Club, goal. I think we can count this whole conversation as cat noises.
Okay, I'll let you cheat at that one.
Yeah, that's it. So we need Shreks, Farts, Club, goal. I had a rough week. Lifestyle changes are so hard. You want to check the tags?
She did nothing at all. She did nothing but eat this week.
Where are my tags?
I don't know. Where's the tags?
Give me the tags.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Yep. Had to give it the old F5.
Weight loss journey, natural fat burners. Okay, natural weight loss, counting calories, weight loss, foodie booty, what I eat to lose weight, obesity, diabetes, health vlog, women's health at 40. Oh Jesus, please don't look this up. We're looking for women's health at 40 advice. Women's health, weigh-in day, weekly weight loss, plateau. Wait, are we losing weight or are we plateauing?
Oh, let's
Chantel.
Let's find out. Let us find out. I'm going to playback speed 1.25.
I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I was dreading this weigh-in.
What was that?
Her intro?
That was weird. Oh, Dirt Merchant says watch for the jump cuts during the weigh-in. Interesting.
It's an awkward conversation. It's not awkward. I just don't know.
That's true.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Well, hello there. Quick, don't delay.
Well, it's a good thing you're not a veterinarian.
What does that say? Still waiting on a petty. LOL. So I am not showing my feet.
Oh, we're cheating at the scale. Because, I mean, you can't wear socks on the scale? I get not wanting to show your purple on the verge of falling off toes. But you could put socks on.
Her Temu socks are not going to affect the weight.
No, they're not. They're very thin socks.
October 30th.
Jump cut.
Yeah.
You don't even see her on the scale.
Nope.
153.9. I'm gonna do it again just to make sure.
Okay.
She's not on the scale at all here.
Okay. I have gotten on and off of the bathroom scale many a times. I don't think it ever says the exact same weight. It's usually a point something up or down, sometimes a whole pound up or down from one step on to stepping on again 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
I think this is phony baloney.
Yes, I agree. All right, we have to do some math here. 153.9.
It's the case of she just stacked up that wall of water on the scale until it got to a weight that she wishes she was.
So this is 339.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Not the same as last week?
I think so.
Oh no, she gained 5 pounds from last week.
Oh.
So she's 10 pounds up on her weight loss journey.
I love this for her. She says, wait, why does she say plateau when it is up 5 pounds? That's not a plateau, that's a gain. Plateau is stay the same. Why isn't this called weight gain vlog instead of weight loss vlog?
Yeah, that's not what plateau means.
Tags were misleading in this video because based on the tags, I was led to believe that she had lost weight or stayed the same weight from last time.
Yeah, that's not what plateau means at all.
Weird.
Exact same. What the heck? Okay, so 153.9.
The scale has an overload indicator. Okay. Why are you bringing this up?
Okay, but Chantel, we know that you know about taking out the battery, putting weight on, and putting the battery back in makes it 0. So I imagine she just stacked up 100 pounds of water on the scale.
Probably.
Hi guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't used Vaseline for your lips, you're missing out.
You have told us this 17 times.
Didn't she just say that in the last video?
She has nothing to talk about. It's becoming like Amber with the repeating herself over and over.
Like she's giving you the middle finger for bringing it up.
Yeah.
So, I putting my hijab a little more under my chin so that it stays in place more. I think that's the thing.
You should be well versed in how to wear your hijab comfortably after 2 years.
This is low BMI voice.
She's a skinny queen now. She's only 330 pounds.
Saw DX on Twitter said this was her influencer voice.
Huh.
The key, but we'll see. If you're a hijabi, you know about slippage. It's real.
Slippage, but like it's your face escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my beautiful cat is here. Do you want to say hi to the people?
She said, tell Livy to go Toys for Tot shopping.
Oh, hi people.
That cat looks so angry.
I have never seen a cat hate a person as much as Julia hates Chantal. Like every time she talks to her, the cat is like huge side eye. So miserable. But when Salah is holding the cat looks happy as can be.
Yep.
We've seen Salah hold that cat, and that cat does not make this face when her dad holds her.
Boy. Oh.
Just miserable.
Clean her eyes.
Juicy juice.
Not purring, ears down.
All right. So I did a weigh-in today. It was weigh-in Wednesday. And I was dreading this weigh-in, guys. I
was dreading this weigh-in, guys. Because I have been a big fat hog eating all the food all week long.
All week long. All week.
Dreading this weigh-in. You have no idea. I was almost not going to do it and just like do my thing.
Chicken Sushi said, hi to your chins here with the Streamlabs link. Yeah, I mean, you could. I think this is the first stream where we have had neither a Shrek or a fart.
Did you tell him about the fart you did yesterday?
No, go ahead.
He did the Jason Dono with the fiery or Michael Myers, whatever the man is, farting all the way down the hallway. He did that down the stairs. It was like that dog video where the dog's like all the way down the stairs.
She was getting ready to take a bath, and I had just eaten, and I'm walking down the stairs like, I could hear her.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I could hear her screaming from the bathroom. I was like, what?
Where I'm like,
Awful.
I don't want people to talk about my weight. I don't want people to talk about my struggles anymore. Like, I don't want to give people fodder to attack me over things.
Wait, did Cult Shrek? Was that before I got here?
Did you? I don't think you did. I have...
Hi, Emma.
No,
Ham and Bean says no, Cult did not. Shrek.
I was going to say I have no... $1, $7, $1, $10, $7, $13, $1, $7, $18, $1. No, nothing from Cult, nor nothing in Shrek form.
More, and I was just gonna I was in the mood to just clam up and like keep all.
No, Emma, I am, and it's hot here today too. Like it got into the low 80s today.
Yeah, it was warm.
And at night it gets down into like the mid 40s.
Yeah, it gets cold. And
But the house stays fucking hot.
Yeah, and I have to freeze in the air conditioner bedroom.
Well, that's because the house stays hot.
Well, yeah, because there's a heater on. Mommy Yikes is dreaming about Shrek. Confirmed.
Farts are funny. There's nothing you do about it. I still have My Swamp stuck in my head. We could do a My Swamp before we get out of here. That's always an option. Bunch of fake ass Shrekkers in here.
All weight loss stuff off of my channel until
it's done. The journey is complete.
Weight loss journey. over.
I'm gonna pull it back 10 seconds.
That treadmill's gonna go in the bedroom, and we're never gonna hear about it ever again.
Because I'm
Probably.
not gonna do it and just like do my thing where I'm like, I don't want people to talk about my weight. I don't want people to talk about my struggles anymore. Like, I don't want to give people fodder to attack me over things anymore. And I was just gonna I was in the mood to just clam up and like keep all weight loss stuff off of my channel.
Yes, that's it. It's all done. Guys, another weight loss journey over.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like with getting the cat spayed. Her community keeps asking her, "Are you going to get on the scale today? Is Sally going to play Crazy Frog so you can ride the treadmill today? Are you getting on the treadmill today? How long did you treadmill today?" So she's got to stop right now. No more treadmill. No more weight loss. No more cat spay. It's over. Don't ask her.
Midwest Bird Freak, Awoos, not Shreks. I mean, we've had a few Awoos. We're 7 short of the Toys for Tots, but no Shreks and no farts all stream.
Thank you, Midwest Bird Freak.
I thought you were going to say thank you for no Shreks and no farts, but thank you, Midwest Bird Freak. I appreciate it.
Until
This is her benzo voice. I can kind of hear it, that kind of like huskiness of it.
I've made some progress.
Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Cutie.
Look how filtered she is.
Look how different her eyes are.
Oh, yeah.
God damn. How is that not concerning?
She doesn't care.
Like constant concussion head.
Being concerned about it would mean needing to do something about it. So let's just pretend it's not happening.
Hold on, I got 2 back-to-back ones here. A hoe never gets cold, but a whore does. Get Shelly in the Yikes blankets. I got Shelly a blanket today, actually. We beg for warmth and snacks.
We do.
It's Streamlabs. R.I.P. Treadmill, Al Rafay, 2024 to 2024. In lieu of flowers, the surviving family requests that you pay respects here at Streamlabs. Very good.
Oh, Dirt Merchant, that was good.
Both very good.
Excellent work, guys.
Yeah, can we get prayer hands and candles in the chat for the treadmill? I mean, coming on the heels of her talking about clearing out the spare room to make some room. Yeah, okay. We got it.
The treadmill's done.
Respectable progress. Significant progress.
Respectable progress. Gains 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
She's made significant progress.
I
That
should
one
say.
day on the airplane and then one healthy meal, she met all of her weight loss goals for the year.
Because any progress is respectable. But, like, you know, how Nikocado did. You know, he came back.
No, Nikocado actually lost weight.
Yeah, he actually lost weight, and he probably worked really hard to do it.
When he
Bet
was
he got on a treadmill more than 3 times.
I use Temu treadmill here.
at the end stages. Same with people like Obese to Beast. I'm sure they had many, many struggles.
Well, I'm sure
And
that
one
he
day
also
it just-
got on the treadmill more than 3 times.
Yeah, and then when they have struggles, they don't just give up and order pasta for 4.
Stuck. They were able to keep going longer and longer and being consistent. Now, I still haven't ordered any fast food. My macaroni bechamel is not fast food.
That was literally fast food.
Oh, so if she orders it takeout from a restaurant, it's okay as long as it's not like Burger King drive-through. That's the difference. Is it Burger King, McDonald's, or is it mountain of rice from restaurant? Restaurant rice is okay.
I think that is the difference.
Food. It's homemade pasta. And
It's frozen,
It's frozen,
full of all kinds of
processed
shit.
from a restaurant.
Yeah.
Not homemade.
Homemade.
I haven't had any fast food joints since Thailand still. Maybe that is having an impact on
I don't think
me
it
not
is.
gaining weight because I have been overeating.
Wait, you gained 5 pounds. What are you talking about?
10 pounds.
So no fast food is having an impact on her gaining 10 pounds? What? This is like the mom and dad birthday math. Pregnancy day math. It's making no sense.
Quite a bit more than when I was on track, and I haven't done the treadmill in a few days now.
Why?
And that's just
I
because
thought she loved
I'm
doing
so
the treadmill.
unmotivated right now, and I'm
Oh,
having
I
trouble
thought you
with
loved
sleep.
it.
And I'm just off track. you know, it's just hard. I want to get back on track, and I do plan to.
Just not
I
today.
think that
Inshallah, hopefully.
I'm going to wait till
Maybe
after
one
holiday.
day.
I know that sounds so typical and so like, I'm going to wait till after. I'm going to wait till next Monday kind of thing. And it is. I want to have treats for Halloween.
What you want to have? I want to have treats for Halloween, says the lady in the place where they don't celebrate Halloween, nor do they trick or treat. So where are the treats and tricks for Halloween coming from?
She wants to go buy candy.
She wants to buy candy and
Eat it.
Yeah. And say Halloween. Okay.
It's a comfort thing for me, and that's
for her mentals.
At 475 pounds,
Yeah.
your comfort Halloween candy bars can probably get skipped.
You would think. Yeah. I mean, she could look down at the purple toes and think, do I need these candy bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs them. Comfort.
having major issues with is
This is Fatoween, right?
Fatoween.
comfort part, getting rid of that comfort. But I'm getting better because I used to just order tons
Oh,
and
is she
tons
is she gonna show up with like a ton of candy and be like, "This is for the kids for Halloween," and pretend like she's gonna like give it out to kids in the building, even though they probably all run in fear when they see her open the door?
Probably. Sit in the discomfort, Chantel.
fast food. So
Who weighs more now, Amber or Amber for sure?
Yeah.
Amber probably by like 100 pounds.
Yeah, by no more than 100, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I think Chantel's catching up.
I think Amber is probably in the mid 560s now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chantel's
Chantel's
definitely 450.
450 to 460.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I haven't gained weight. I'm
Well,
really,
see,
like,
what's weird is that her and Amber wear the same size clothes. We see Amber put on a 6X, or Amber wears a 6X. Chantel puts on a 6X. It's tight on her. But Chantel claims she weighs less than she did when she was wearing a 2 or 3X in Canada.
Yeah.
It's the mom and dad math.
It is.
It's the mom and dad math.
It most certainly is.
like surprised
Water
that it
bottle?
stayed the same, because like I thought maybe
water bottle?
it was like stuck at the previous setting, but it's never done that before, you know. So, and like I've showed you guys many times,
There she goes, showing us again.
this
Yeah,
scale
we've seen it.
does
We
not
know how
have
scales work.
a tamper option. This is to
There's no
change
way to
from pound
recalibrate this.
kg,
Yes, there is.
battery.
Yep,
It's just a very
Yep.
simple, non
there is though.
high tech scale, but it does go up to 180 kgs. So
So you're almost at the end of its limit.
It's a new scale. Waltz is a Kuwait brand. So yeah, I don't know.
Right,
Just
she
like the
says,
treadmill.
I love that she clarifies this is not the scale at the villa. The scale at the villa was also a normal, regular scale without a tear button. But you somehow managed to get like 60 pounds off of it to make Pete only weigh 120 pounds.
Yep.
So you could rig that scale, but you can't rig this one, even though they're the same kind of scale. It makes no sense.
Hungry Ween. Yeah, it's not bad.
I think I was the exact same weight last time I weighed, and
No, you were 5 pounds lighter last week.
I had been up a little bit last time too, and it kind of makes sense that I would stay the same because I have been eating the same in a way, same patterns, but just eating more. So, for example, I bought those 3 big bags of broccoli. I have 1 left, and it's only been like a couple days or so.
Okay, what about the 4 bags of potato chips?
And all the
I don't care about
Snickers
the
and
bag.
Oreos.
I bought 3 big bags of broccoli and I ate them all. Okay, but the 3 family-sized bags of Doritos? I don't think that eating the broccoli caused the weight gain.
Yeah, probably not.
The
Because-
7 pounds of cheese? No, it was the broccoli.
Is she
She ate
high?
all the broccoli.
Is she high here? If I didn't know better, I would think that she was high. But her face looks so incredibly swollen.
I think she is food high. I think when she's like this, she gets like this sometimes, where she looks kind of glassy-eyed. She's kind of dazed. I think that she probably just had her big meal and she's hit her zone where she's full and high.
So I'm seeing things here, and I want you guys to see what I'm seeing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is her. Looked it up already.
Yeah.
This is her face, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we see it. That wild line you're making. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, you following me?
I see where you made that line.
Well, yeah, her face is like out too. Okay, fine. We'll do it like
You want me to draw it?
this. I see. I can't do an actual. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Hold on. Talk
Oh
to
my
chat.
God! Just make the oval. She just finished a binge for sure. I think that's what it is. She's food drunk. Yeah. Like when she gets her hit of her buzz, it's because she gets that full feeling. So that's why she acts like this.
Is that better for you?
That's closer, yeah.
All right, so that's her face, right?
Uh-huh.
But like her actual face.
Okay. Yeah, it's just that little bit. Yeah. Huh?
The face to face ratio is insane.
The face do be facing.
The face to face ratio here is kind of crazy.
Tashi said when my blood sugar gets into the 300s or 400s, I get glassy eyed and Delulu. It makes sense. It makes sense. It looks like sad green bean.
It's the face to face ratio. Look at it.
Oh, goodness.
Is, if I feel like eating something at night, I'll usually make like a whole bag of broccoli.
Okay, you gotta go.
If I feel like eating something at night, I will eat a whole bag of broccoli. Do you need a whole bag? I don't believe that you're eating broccoli, but do you need a whole bag of anything because you have the nighttime munchies? You could just eat a small snack. Why does she have to eat a full meal every single time she gets the munchies? It's so weird.
Drowsiness, lightheadedness, and restlessness are all symptoms of very high blood sugar. Feeling tired, dry mouth, blurred vision.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense.
That's fucking crazy.
When your blood sugar gets high, your blood is like sludge and the sugar crystals actually starts messing with your nerves. Whoa. That's interesting. Oh, that would explain the weird eye and face thing that happens to her.
Yeah.
Calorie
Blood's
volume
not
food.
flowing right through there.
And I'll just put like a bit of soy sauce or something on it. Sometimes a little bit of butter. I try not to overdo it with the butter. It's just these little things.
Soy sauce is just like sodium.
Yeah.
Like liquid sodium.
Mm-hmm.
But I try.
So she'll put
really
the sodium sauce on.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to be careful with the butter.
Mm-hmm.
Sodium sauce, fine.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Hard, and you wouldn't believe the willpower it takes, even just from changing. Number one, not eating fast food when I was eating it like twice a day. Okay. But even just making a little change, like not adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter and only adding a teaspoon. Just that cut down takes a lot of willpower and a lot of strength, inner strength. And I guess sometimes
That
you just
doesn't
get tired.
even make
you
sense.
just get really tired and burnt out, and I think that's what's happening with me right now. And also, just like I said, fall, Halloween, it's like a comfort time for me, and I'm seeing
No, it's
Everything
not.
is a comfort for her.
Literally everything.
all these like, treats on online grocery stores, like, or like restaurant, like dessert places that have like pumpkin cupcakes, and Krispy Kreme has pumpkins.
You know how you avoid getting those? You just don't get them.
Yeah, you just don't get them.
You just don't do it, and then it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tutorial over.
Spiced donuts, and I'm not usually a sweet tooth person, but just the fact that
Oh my God!
Uh-huh, yeah, she's not a sweet tooth person. She doesn't want Homer Simpson donuts.
It's like pumpkin spice and like.
Yeah, she didn't threaten to move back to Canada because salad wouldn't get her donuts.
Reminds me of all the fun I've had in the fall at home back in Canada and wanting to bring it here. It just makes me crave, like this time of year makes me crave comfort food in general, you know. Pot pies.
You know, okay,
pastas.
this would make sense. The whole fall makes me feel like I need my comfort foods and, you know, blah, 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 the pumpkin spice and the trick-or-treat candy. She's in Kuwait. It's summertime. There's palm trees. It's not fall. We're not changing the leaves. We're not getting chilly outside and wearing our sweaters. There is no season of fall happening for her that's reminding her that she wants to feel pumpkin spice and cozy.
Yeah.
She's making it up. She wants an excuse to eat.
Yep.
Stews are fine. They can be made to be healthier. So I know it's probably not going to look like.
Oh, my Nightbot just reminded me. I think we are 20 members away from the next emoji.
Oh.
No? So not super far.
Yeah.
Something spectacular, this journey that I'm doing. But like I said, I'm not
right,
coming
Emma.
on
She
here at
hates
the end
the
of the
West.
journey when,
why does she even
you
care
know,
about
when-
Halloween?
When there's success, great success, something to brag about, 100 pounds lost kind of thing. I'm really just trying to cope, and I'm dealing with small changes right now. And I do want to get back on the track that I was before when I was like
So
consistently.
she's going to get back on track. She's made a lot of changes, like only using 2 tablespoons of butter instead of 4. And after...
Even that's hard.
Yeah, that's really hard. I mean, she's using less butter, so give her credit. And after the fall, then she'll get back on track. But then it will be Christmas. So maybe after Christmas... Then
it's
get back.
close to her birthday.
Yeah, but then it's Valentine's, and she's gonna need sweets for Valentine's.
And her birthday.
And then Easter, and then Easter baskets, and she's gonna need candy for Easter. Yeah.
And then it gets to the summer. It's too hot to go outside.
Yeah, she has to stay in the house, and she can't cook because it's too hot. Yeah.
Losing, and I was down to 151.5. I want to get there again, and I want to just one step at a time. I want to get out of the 150 kgs. I want to be like, I want to see that 149 number, you know.
Candy for Arbor Day.
But like I said, it's not just all numbers on the scale. I actually take comfort in the little accomplishments, like the no fast food, because you guys know me. I was the biggest fast food addict.
Okay, fast food is great, but when you are ordering meals for 4 from a restaurant, it really makes no difference. Yeah. I think she would be better off eating a Whopper from Burger King than she would a family-size platter from a restaurant.
Yeah.
And the way I've been able to keep that away is eating adequate food here, kind of switching it up. You know, instead of a chicken royal, a bag of broccoli. Yes, I eat a lot of cheese and stuff like that, but I've had, you know, I do eat maybe the bags of chips I eat are so tiny. Literally, when you dump the bag out,
a Big Mac would have been less calories than that pasta dish she just ate. It would have.
All the chips can fit in the palm of your hand.
It's stacked up.
So even a few of those must be like the
just like
equivalent
the rice, a
of
palm of
regular
rice,
small bag of chips.
There was a palm of rice.
If you can hold the platter in one hand, it's a palm of rice. You can hold the bag of chips in one hand, and it's a palm of chips.
She is the first person I've ever seen to have swollen everything. Eyelids, nose, hands, teeth, lips.
Still eat chips, and it's not, you know, even after just 2 or 3 of those, I'm satisfied with that craving. But I am a little surprised because I thought, you know,
if you were satisfied with a craving after eating 2 or 3 potato chips, you would still have some of those 5 bags of potato chips that you bought last week.
I gain weight fast, and I thought for sure I would be up in weight. Another thing I've been loving to eat is...
I mean, she probably, opens the bag of Doritos, zones out,
probably
eats
watching
3/4 of the
something.
bag, and is like, well, I've only eaten 3 chips, because she's completely just going through the motions and not paying attention.
Yeah. Because she probably does it while she's scrolling TikTok, watching TV, laying in bed. The only time she probably takes notice of what she's eating is when she has to take her CPAP off to shove stuff in her mouth, then put it back on.
Deli meats. And instead of eating the high fat pork variety that I would eat in Canada, I get turkey, lean turkey, oven roasted turkey. And that must not have, I mean, it has a fraction of the calories. It's very low in calories, very lean, low fat food, but it still feels like I'm eating cold cuts, you know? So I'm trying to find little tricks like that. And I think they've kind of been working because my weight hasn't fluctuated like at all. I'm just staying the same, and that happens. You plateau a lot. So I think if I had been keeping up the treadmill, I think I would have been down a bit, for sure.
That's not how treadmills work.
Treadmill's better than nothing, but yeah, she rides the treadmill for 10 minutes. It burns 80 calories, and then she eats 3 chips, and that's over.
Yeah.
So it's not really doing anything other than giving her stamina to be able to move her body around.
Workout, like I was doing the treadmill in the mornings. You get your metabolism working when you work out first thing when you get up.
And it does
Yeah,
probably
first
help
thing
her
when
though,
you get
'cause
up, you
she's-
eat.
Well, if she were riding it every day, she'd be like making herself tired, so she could probably sleep better. It would be on the right track to doing something, but it's going to take more than 10 minutes of treadmill a day, and then still eating all the same shit.
And your body is a calorie burning machine for a good part of the day after that, from what I've heard. So.
But why, if you know all this, what's stopping you from doing it?
Yeah, that's about it, I guess. I just wanted to update you guys. I know it's Weigh-In Wednesday. I was pretty discouraged before doing it, but I thought, you know, I have to do it. I have to be holding myself accountable.
Oh, she's sleepy girl. She's all tuckered out.
She's full. That's why she looks high, and now she's sleepy.
Yep.
And not just running away when it gets tough or when I think I've failed or I'm going through a hard part. And I really, you know, don't want to be so caring or give attention to negative people, because it's everywhere. People just like coming for you the minute you eat something they don't think you should, especially carbs. You wouldn't imagine the hate I get over carbs.
Oh.
Any carb haters, just get out of here.
Carbs. It's really funny, but and I'm not talking about concerned people who have an opinion about carbs. I'm talking about like really
carb
crazy
haters?
people who come for you.
Any carb haters, just get out of
But
here.
anyway, so this is Weigh-In Wednesday. I gotta crack down, man, because I really just want to have more stamina.
Look how red her eyes are. What is going on?
I don't think we're going to get another Weigh-In Wednesday. I think it's going to be, it's private. I'm keeping it off my channel before then.
Artemida says carb hate goes here with the Streamlabs link. I like it. Yeah, I would like to get a check on all of the Snickers bars and the box of Oreos that she got. Can we get an accountability check on those?
No.
To do a lot of things when I travel next, when we travel next.
That's a good question, G Money. What is a lot of cheese to her?
7 pounds. We saw that at the grocery store. Did you catch when she said she wants stamina for when I travel next? I mean, we.
I really just want to have more stamina to do a lot of things when I travel next, when we travel next.
She keeps forgetting she has that pesky husband.
She's getting ready for her side trip to Canada for the holidays.
And yes, we're going together because I'm not traveling if he doesn't come with me. But no, there's no
You
reason
don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
to come with me unless it was an emergency situation. So,
She would have hated having him in Bangkok. She would have had to go out. She would have had to do stuff. She would have had to buy things other than food. I don't think she's going to bring him on any more of her little border hop visa vacations.
No.
we'll be traveling together, inshallah. And
We'll go together, inshallah. Hopefully, maybe one day.
I want to be in shape. I want to do some fun things, you know. I want to like snorkel and.
Oh, okay.
You notice how that GoPro just disappeared?
Yeah, where's the GoPro?
Her words, 700 Canadian dollars on just a camera that cost $300.
Uh-huh.
with no accessories, then a bunch of accessories.
Right, she couldn't use it until the accessories got here for some reason. The waterproof snorkeling accessory. She couldn't use it until then.
But now that it's here...
Now that's here, no.
No,
maybe one day, inshallah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if we can snorkel where we're going, but I want to snorkel here, is what I meant. That would be fun, because the Gulf Sea, you know? Anyways, this is encouraging me to get back on track.
Go take your beach ball, take your GoPro, jump in the ocean, Chantal.
About it, actually, I don't think I'm gonna wait till... I might allow myself, like, a treat on Halloween, but I won't let it, like, fully derail me.
You just said.
You're canceling your diet for Halloween. I mean, you could still be on your weight loss journey and diet and still have a treat on Halloween. But you canceled it now.
So, yeah. Yeah. Friggin' tough.
Nice, Alicia. You're naked right now.
Oh, nice.
But at least I'm not 166 anymore.
Boobies.
No, ma'am. I was very uncomfortable at that weight.
You're uncomfortable at this weight?
So,
the fuck?
I think it does matter, like, if you eat at home. Even if you eat more at home, it's still, like, there's, like,
That's a familiar name. Where do I remember that from?
I don't know. Where do you remember? G Money in the Bank.
That's a familiar name.
And so many calories in fast food. It's crazy. You know?
Pixar, it didn't happen, Alicia.
A lot more than eating, like, 3 Baby Bell cheeses and a bag of broccoli, some turkey meat. Still less calories. Even just a Baby Bell cheese has 60 calories. Or 70 calories. It's not that much. It's not bad. Unless you eat 10, but no, I don't eat that much. Maybe 3.
Spoiler alert. She eats that much.
I don't know. In one sitting, but I try to eat one. But they're so good. Have you guys ever had Baby Bell cheese?
You should stop eating the Baby Bell cheese. It's triggering, Chantal.
Oh my god, my husband walked in and said, "Heh, soapy boobies." Smart man. I do that to Miss Sin every time.
You say bath pics, and I have to send you pictures.
Yeah, or I just peek
Even though you're just in the next room.
Or I'll peek my head in. She goes, "What?" I go, just looking.
The temptation in life. Right, Juice? She's a treat fiend as well. You should see her freak out when I get the treats out.
You should see Chantal
She's literally
freak out.
starving.
Anyway.
There is no sea or ocean called the Gulf Sea. Then what the heck is she talking about when she's saying the Gulf Sea?
She's dumb.
Update you on what
What is she talking about, though?
She's talking about dumb.
What I'm doing.
Is it the Gulf of Kuwait or something?
Yeah, it's the Gulf right next to her.
Been in a rough patch since the last week. The first couple of days into the week.
Why is her face so wet?
It's the filters, maybe.
Went fine.
No, that's wet.
Well,
Why
it's
is her
it's
face
her.
so wet?
I think it's her greasiness shining through the porcelain skin filter that she's using.
The Persian Gulf thing.
Motivated, doing
CEO of Yikes Nice Dirt.
treadmill the last few days. Not so much. But I will get back on track, and I'm still not back up to where I was. I'll consider that some good progress. And again, no fast food.
You need to stop patting yourself on the back for gaining weight.
I mean,
fatty.
that's really what this whole video was.
Yeah.
I did so good. I ate all the chips and all the cheese, but I ate all the broccoli.
Cancels each other out.
No fast food, just giant family-sized platters of pasta from the restaurant. It's homemade.
I do eat out. I want to, emphasize the difference between, yes, I eat out, but not fast food, which is my major addiction,
Oh my god.
Chicken royal.
Okay, we get it.
It's all lies.
Lies, fat, and dumb.
Yep.
Okay, she's done, we're done. I don't know if there's a AAA today. I have not heard anything. Not that that's not out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's pretty usual.
So, if there's one, you'll see it. I'm not heading to the studio till I see the live event pop up because I've got here stuff to do. So I will catch you guys here in a little bit. We will be streaming tomorrow. After Trick or Treat, probably like 8:30-ish, somewhere around there.
All right.
So keep an eye out for that. Later, guys.
Bye.